What's up, YouTube? It's Major G. Time for another reaction. This time I'm going to be doing another top 10 from Watchmojo. They put out a top 10 live-action Disney shows. I know I'm very old, probably too old for some of you guys to be saying I should be reacting to this, but I had a little sister, therefore I've seen a bunch of these shows. So I have a good idea of some of these Disney shows, and I actually like some of them. So, top 10 live-action Disney shows. I can't imagine one being better than Lizzie McGuire. I would say Lizzie McGuire is probably the best live-action show that Disney, top live-action TV show that Disney has had. Hannah Montana, I would believe, was probably going to be up there. What's another one that was really good? I'm actually a really big fan of Phil of the Future. Phil of the Future was really funny. There was another one with That's So Raven was really funny. I guess before Raven got crazy. That's So Raven was actually really, really funny. There was another one that I'm trying to think of, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. I used to actually watch all the time. See, it was Phil of the Future. I did watch that. So I like Zack and Cody. I don't know if Zack and Cody's going to be up there. Let's see. And the second Zack and Cody wasn't as good as the first one. There was one that I can't really think of off the top of my head. Oh my god. I'm blanking out on it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to this. Top 10 live action Disney show list here. Oh, yeah. So let's go ahead and get to this list. Can't wait to watch it. Here we... Whoop. Almost slipped out of my hand. Here we go.
If there's something that made our childhoods memorable, it was these shows.
How can I put this?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is a new one. I don't know that one.
Put it another way.
That was the nice version.
Welcome to Watchmojo.com.
Of course, Corey.
And
That's right,
today
Corey in
we're
the
counting
house.
down our picks for the top 10 live-action Disney shows.
What's wrong, Derek?
Oh,
Are you
Life
the
with Derek?
champ or the house champ?
For this list, we're focusing on the Disney shows that were created for or were originally aired on kid and teen-targeted Disney channels.
I know that look. Either you have a great idea or you really gotta go.
So, a show like Boy Meets World will unfortunately not make the cut, since it originally aired
On ABC.
I'll
Yeah,
have you
I used to
know,
watch that. That
there
was
are
on
women who think I'm
TGIF.
very dangerous.
You know, I actually used to play trivia against Ben Savage.
Number
That
10,
guy was kind of a
Life
dick,
with Derek.
to be
You're
honest.
going after Emily is payback for me going out with Sam.
Even
'Cause I've
Stevens.
stolen
That's the
your
show I was
best
thinking
friend or
about.
something.
Even
This
Stevens was
sitcom
awesome.
centered on the lives
Holy
of
crap,
the
dude.
McDonald Venturi family
Back when nobody knew who
with
Shia
a
LaBeouf
special
was.
emphasis on its two eldest, Casey and Derek.
Well, aren't you gonna freak on me for
Yeah.
spying or meddling or snooping?
Nah. But you can pay us back. Spy, you buy.
Originally slated for the Canadian-based Family Channel, Life with Derek was one of two outsider sitcoms picked up by Disney for syndication, remaining on the network through its entire 4-season run.
You're better off not playing Derek at all.
But I've been playing games with Derek my whole life. You know, hockey, football, wrestling, spit for distance, hot hands.
Airing a total of 70 episodes, the fact that the show had been nominated for 9 Gemini Awards serves to demonstrate how effective its youth-friendly content was.
Really?
As well as the talent of the cast and crew.
Oh, Romeo. I just got an IM from Molly. She dumped me. Said I called too much and she wants to play the field.
Number 9.
The famous Jet Jackson! Yes! Oh my god, Jet Jackson was awesome! May this dude rest in peace. Oh my
There's one
god.
show that had kids of the 90s wanting to be secret agents.
Oh
It
my
was the
god.
famous Jet Jackson.
Yo, that's another one I used to watch. And it's so sad because Lee Thompson Young killed himself. Like
Starring the late Lee Thompson Young as the title character, this show involved the rare show within a show gimmick, where Young portrayed both the quote-unquote real-life celebrity Jet Jackson and his fictional teen agent
Silverstone,
counterpart,
right?
Silverstone.
Silverstone, yeah. Holy crap, dude, yeah.
One of the more highly rated and popular coming-of-age shows from Disney, the famous Jet Jackson was nominated for numerous Young Artists Awards during its original airing, thanks to its
The
clever
jersey
and
was another
entertaining
one.
nature
Nobody knows
and
about the
its
jersey.
positive characters.
You can take my license, but you'll never take my freedom!
One of the things I liked about famous Jet Jackson was it didn't really have all the overacting.
Also led it
That's
to enjoy
really
a number of
common in
reruns on the Jetix block
in
for
Disney
ABC
right now.
Family and on the teen-targeted Disney XD.
No explanations, please, Mr. Jackson. You've just made a mockery of one of the touchstones of English literature. Frankly, I expected better from you.
Number 8, Good Luck Charlie.
Really? The one about the dog?
Remember
Oh no, this is
my
about the
boyfriend
baby.
Spencer,
Right. This is about the baby.
Totally stopped him in Battle of the Bands.
Conceived with the idea of creating a show to appeal to all members of the family, parents, teens, children, and babies,
Hey, PJ, you ready to go have some fun?
Well, yeah, but I have to go fishing with you.
Good Luck Charlie followed the individual and collective lives of the Duncan family as they adapted to the births of their youngest kin, Charlie
She's beautiful.
and Toby. Reaching unanticipated success levels, Good Luck Charlie was quickly picked up
Yeah,
for
what-
syndicated
the whole thing with
reruns
the
in
video
numerous
behind that
countries,
is that
eventually spawning a separate
was
adaptation in India.
Really? They actually, the show was about them making a daily vlog about their lives for the baby, for the baby that was about to come. Which is why they were always
Because of its
recording
refreshing
vlogs
take
and
on the
stuff.
sitcom and efficient comedy, the show garnered an immense amount of positive reception and award nominations throughout its
And that's
run.
right. Charlie ended up being a girl.
What is this?
A tree.
It is a tree.
Number 7,
Phil of the future,
Leave
yay!
the house. There's a huge risk of outsiders discovering we're not from the
Because he's
present.
Centering on a 22nd
Phil
century
of the
family
future.
stranded in 2004 with their pet cavemen. Phil of the Future was beautifully set up to be one of Disney's best fish-out-of-water and culturally confused sitcoms.
What happened?
I don't know.
That was the show that
The notes in the time
introduced us
capsule
all
that I
to
should have read
Ally
it in the future, and
Bachelka.
we shouldn't be here right now.
Blending pinches of satire with highly exaggerated truths, it's one of a few Disney shows to receive a Writers Guild of America Award nomination for its brilliance in showcasing a visual and narrative treat rarely found
Wow, I
in
did not
children's
expect to see
targeted
Phil of the
sitcoms.
future on here.
Mom, Dad, I know keeping our secret is really important, but I've got to go find Keely. I'll find a way to explain my appearance.
Though the Diffies were around for only 2 seasons, the show was an instant classic that bewildered viewers everywhere upon its departure.
Oh
and was
my
quickly
God.
picked up for reruns
I love
on
Kay.
Disney Replay and other syndicated
What's her last
family
name? Kay,
stations.
She loves everything. She loves homework.
God
She
dang.
loves earwax.
Pennebaker,
She
Kay
loves-
Pennebaker. So if you've ever
I knew
seen
where
The
you're coming
Flash,
from, and I
the
can
girl on the
totally roll
right
with
is,
that, but,
Danielle
honestly, we
Pennebaker's
gotta
little
get down
sister.
without a chain.
Number 6,
Hannah Montana was number
You
6?
and Hannah Montana
Wow.
are never
Lizzie McGuire
gonna
better be
together.
number 1.
Why not?
Because
Alright,
I'm
Hannah Montana.
Say what you will about her most recent antics, there's no denying that Miley Cyrus once ruled the world as teen pop idol Hannah Montana.
Yeah, she did.
Hannah wouldn't let her?
Well, you know, she's a pop star. You know how they can be. Total divas. I try to avoid them.
We mean, come on. Even Stewie Griffin obsessed over her.
Oh my God, Brian, it's my favorite show. It's my favorite show ever.
Starring Cyrus as the series title character, this show followed the day-to-day life of Miley Stewart and her struggles to live a double life as a normal teenager by day
If the soup is half as good, this ought to be quite a meal.
She kind of does what Sia
and a
does.
recording artist
Except
phenomenon by night.
She's in Hannah Montana, she actually shows her face.
It was the ultimate guilty pleasure for its unintended audiences, who helped make it an overnight success that took home countless television and music awards, even landing 4 Emmy nominations for Outstanding Children's Program.
I met that guy. I ran into that guy in LA. I think at that point he was like 28 or something.
Number 5.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
You're gonna be
What?
great. You're gonna look beautiful. You're gonna
That
have
was,
a special
Selena
dance with each one
Gomez's
of your
show, right?
brothers?
Wait a minute. I heard Dancing in Brothers.
Starring Selena Gomez,
Yeah,
David
Selena
Henry,
Gomez,
and
yeah.
Jake T. Austin as the titular characters. Wizards of Waverly Place centered on the lives of these 3 siblings as they comically competed for sole custody of their family's magical abilities.
Oh, no, that's cool. I want to make 2 of me so I can give myself a wedgie.
It is unquestionably one of Disney's most finely polished gems, with the show even winning 2 primetime Emmys throughout its run, and its
Really?
2009 television film adaptation earning an Emmy as well.
The film was actually pretty good.
Nobody touches the book.
Ending with 106 episodes, Wizards not only holds the record for most episodes in a Disney Channel show, but also for the most watched series finale in the network's history.
Really?
Almost 10 million viewers tuning in to see who will be the family wizard.
Go ahead and start the competition
yeah.
because he's just gonna do that all night.
Yeah,
You have to concur with Alex on this one. I
yeah,
will be doing
that's
this all
right.
night.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Lizzie McGuire's number
I don't
4?
know, I can't think. There's so much pressure.
Snapping under pressure is absolutely and totally understandable, Lizzie.
Standing is perhaps Disney's most relatable and quintessential teen life show.
Yeah.
Lizzie McGuire beautifully showcased the daily struggles, downturns, and triumphs of adolescent life, while illustrating that little voice inside our heads as a tuned version of ourselves.
Okay, I really need to work on some esteem issues.
Garnering countless award nominations during its run, including an Emmy for each season and even a BAFTA consideration.
Not bad.
Not bad.
BAFTA?
What, that was
That's
totally
England.
good.
Lizzie McGuire was undoubtedly a new benchmark for Disney.
You know what, Larry? I like your
Yeah.
story. It's very creative.
Lizzie McGuire like really blew up Disney.
And even though it was a little out there, I believe you, and I think you're as innocent as I am.
Well, thank you squared.
Not only that, but the teen sitcom was the first Disney show to spawn a full-length theatrical release for its finale.
Yeah.
People on stage in front of an audience as Isabella.
Where she had a clone who lived in Italy or something like that. Like she was a
Success
princess
of
of
which
Italy.
launched Hilary Duff into a new spotlight as Disney's first big music star. Number 3, The
Sweet Life.
of Zack and Cody.
What?
Check it out! I found $5 in my pocket! Those are my pants!
Set in a fictional luxury hotel in Boston, The Sweet Life centers on the troublesome twins Zack and Cody Martin, adjusting to their new extravagant lifestyles, with help from befriended hotel employees and guests.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
Sadly, no, but I have seen Muriel in a hairnet.
With the
Oh, I
pilot
love
alone
Brenda's
generating
song.
a record-breaking
Oh, I love
4
Brenda's
million
song.
viewers. The show's immense popularity made it the third Disney Channel series to surpass the normal 65-episode order.
What do you do now? Rob a casino? Don't have to. We hit the jackpot tonight.
Busted.
Mr.
It
Mosley.
also spawned a spin-off series set on a lavish
Yeah.
cruise ship following the series finale.
And be sure to act surprised.
Okay.
What was that called? The Sweet Life on Deck. That's what
Today,
it was. Sweet
the
Life on Deck.
three-time Emmy-nominated show remains a favorite among young viewers and
Really?
longtime Disney aficionados. With syndicated runs continuing to air on Disney Channel, Disney XD, and other Disney media outlets.
No wonder those guys are rich.
Joke on me, mommy.
Number 2.
That's so Raven.
Who let the Lakers out of the house looking like that? Purple and gold, can we say clash?
Ever wondered what it would be like to gaze into the future? That's So Raven revolved around the lives of the titular Raven and her best friends Eddie and Chelsea, as they comically navigated
Oh, I
their
love
way through
Chelsea.
strings of adolescent pickles
Chelsea
in an
was
effort
hot.
to prevent or assure the fulfillment of her haphazard visions.
Oh, wait. This book would go great with my sorcerer's costume.
Okay, we'll take it. It's yours. Now just move.
Being the first Disney Channel show to reach 100 episodes, That's So Raven presently remains the highest-rated show from the network, with its unprecedented success leading to a spin-off series
Corey in the
featuring
house.
character's younger brother in the White House.
It's our new home, son. We're living in the White House. I know.
As well as a new adaptation from India in 2015.
And I will be known as the school weirdo. Ouch. I know, it stinks. No, Ray, you just stuck me. Sorry.
Before we binge watch our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
The best part is I can say my
Austin
4
and Ally.
favorite people. One for me, one for Austin, one for Trish, and of course the brilliant and beautiful
Aw, Tess.
Carrie.
Heard you got the whole sis boom bye speech. People are talking about that already? Oh, no. I was eavesdropping. It's kind of my thing right now. That and revenge. Want to get some?
But I want to be popular now. I am tired of only hanging out with Sheila at school.
Ooh, who's Sheila? The skeleton in the science lab.
I'm in a fight with my best friend.
Oh yeah, that's right. Girl Meets World is on Disney.
Who's one friend?
Eric?
Who's all friends?
Eric came back?
Please yourself.
That's genius.
Number 1.
Even Stevens! Yes!
I know you sold me out for the Roaring Dragon
Even
card,
Stevens
and I
was
know
great.
you're here. Louis!
Before Transformers. Here's the Kramer full picture.
Can't live without him. If there's one show that best exemplified this, it was this hilarious and outlandish family sitcom that introduced Shia LaBeouf to mainstream audiences.
How am I supposed to show my face there again?
May I suggest plastic surgery?
While the show was one of the short-lived 65-episode cutoffs on the Disney Channel, Even Stevens was a tour de force for television and Disney, taking home many of the network's highest honors to date because of its themes and performances.
Don't look! Why? I just want to see what your story's about. When the time is right, the whole world will know my story.
Among these many accolades were a BAFTA Best International Award, multiple Young Artist Awards for its adolescent actors, and even a Daytime Emmy for LaBeouf as the annoyingly quirky yet lovable little brother that all of us never had.
Keep it real. Hip-hop, you don't stop.
Look, see? You street get cuddly, ran all your buildings are sold.
I never understood why they never syndicated that.
The force is strong in this one.
Which live-action Disney shows were your favorite?
How about, I go buy you a corn dog, and you two can get back to your, whatever.
For more magically real top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to Watchmojo.com.
He needs a partner for the couple's costume contest.
How do you know he said that?
I'm fluent in Frankenstein.
Not bad. Not bad. That's not bad. That's not a bad list at all. I'm not surprised that one of my favorites wasn't on there because I don't think anybody ever seemed to have heard of it, which was The Jersey. And The Jersey was about this kid who was so supremely average, but he somehow got his hands on some, I want to say it was a football jersey. He got his hands on some football jersey. And the jersey let him, whenever he put it on, it let him switch bodies with a famous athlete. There was an episode where he was some football player. I forget which one it was. And yeah, there were just a bunch of episodes where he was a football player. Or not, excuse me. There were a bunch of episodes where he would switch bodies into these random athletes, and he would have to play in their games and all that stuff. So it was actually a pretty interesting show. I can't really disagree with Even Stevens. I guess I was thinking of, in terms of my list, I was thinking of their impact on people, like their impact on like Disney, like the channel, or the world, or public, or whatever. Because if that were the case, Phil of the Future would not be on there. And Even Stevens probably would have been much lower. But in terms of entertainment value, yeah, Even Stevens was amazing. Like, it was so freaking hilarious. And to be honest, that's how I remember Shia LaBeouf, because I remember him as goofy Louis Stevens, who would always be trying to come up with some goofy plan to try to, some goofy like get rich quick or popularity, instant popularity kind of thing, because he was so weird. Like, Louis was so weird on that show, and it was so funny. It was just really funny. I honestly probably would have put Lizzie McGuire higher. What was number 2 and 3? Even Stevens, and then I think Lizzie was lower than. No, Phil of the Future was number 7. I would have put Lizzie McGuire higher than Zack and Cody, to be honest, because I feel like Lizzie McGuire was, in terms of live action, that was Disney's first mega hit. Like, it was huge, and you can still, like, every now and then you still hear somebody mentioning, oh yeah, Hillary Duff, da 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 da, and like kids now will be like, who? But like, yeah, like the college age kids are like, come on, man, it's Lizzie McGuire, and that's like basically what she's known for. She did a couple of other things. She did like a couple other Disney shows. I think she did a movie. But Lizzie McGuire is like the one thing she's never gonna be able to live down. Like Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana. She was that generation's, or not generation, but she was that era's Hannah Montana. Like, she was the biggest thing, and that's all anybody's gonna remember her for. She even had a music career. It was like, oh yeah, it's Lizzie McGuire made some music. So it's, yeah. I'm glad that they gave Jet Jackson its props, because Jet Jackson was such a good show. I wish it had been higher. I guess That's So Raven would have been fine at number 2. Yeah, That's So Raven's fine at number 2, because that was a very big show. Maybe I guess Lizzie McGuire number 3, but Jet Jackson was a great show. God, it was such a good show. And I feel bad because, like, Lee Thompson Young, he got famous basically for that show, and then like he seemed to have trouble finding work afterwards, and he was on I remember he guested on an episode of Jake 2.0 as like some African prince, and then like his first recurring role after Jet Jackson was Cyborg. He was Victor Stone in Smallville, and they asked him to come back like 2 or 3 times, and then the first series I think he actually landed was Flash Forward, and that was the show. That was the one and there were 2 Flash Forwards. The first Flash Forward no one remembers is the one where Jewel State, who was Kaylee on Firefly. But that was when she was a kid. There was this was a show on some Canadian channel and Disney. I think, yeah, Disney actually aired that show. But Flash Forward was about Jewel State and her best friend, who was played by Ben something. I can't remember his last name, but he was the guy who played Angel in X3. And that was about them, and they were like best BFFs, but like everybody thought that they were going to be a couple in the future, and I don't remember why it was called Flash Forward. But anyway, so he was on a different show called Flash Forward, which was on ABC, and this was about how everybody had lost a year of their lives, I think it was. Like, people just like kind of got KO'd or something. Or no, that's not what it was. One day, everybody sees where they are exactly at this point 1 year in the future. That's what it was. So everybody sees for like 5 seconds or 15 seconds or something like that of exactly what they're doing exactly 1 year from now. And they don't necessarily have a context to it. It's just, boom, I see something about like that's going on a year from now, and it's through my eyes, and that's it. And so Lee Thompson Young played this FBI guy, and unfortunately, just like the actor, the FBI agent ends up killing himself. He ends up throwing himself off of a building, and kills himself, which sucks because I think his character didn't see anything, which made him assume that he wasn't alive or something like that. Because there were a few people who didn't see something, and then it come to find out it was probably because they weren't alive. And so that character ends up killing himself, and then the actor Lee Thompson Young ends up getting on what's Angie Harmon's show. Not Tango and Cash. It's about a cop and a ADA, I think it is, it's some female partner show kind of thing. Female law enforcement, police drama. So police procedural. It's some police procedural show starring Angie Harmon. And Lee Thompson Young ended up getting on that show. That was the very next show he ended up becoming a regular in. And then he was on that show for like 3 seasons or something like that. And then he like took a shotgun to his head, which is very sad. I actually liked the guy. I never got a chance to meet him. I'd always wanted to meet him, but sad that happened to him. Here I am droning off again. But oh yeah, one last thing before I go. Yeah, I did mention in the beginning of the video about Ben Savage. Yeah, he was kind of a jerk. I used to play when I lived in LA. I used to play trivia, bar trivia, with a group of people, including Jen Friel, and including Jen Friel. And I know probably a lot of you aren't going to know who that is, but there are some people who probably will. She's apparently pretty internet famous, and she's about to have a TV show come on about her. So I used to hang out with her sometimes, and we used to do like bar trivia, and one of the people we competed against, or one of the teams we competed against regularly, had Ben Savage and Lance Bass on it. And and Ben Savage accused our team of cheating, which was freaking bogus. Like, we weren't cheating at all. And and he like made a big stink about it. And Jen made this huge blog about it. So like we kind of had beef with him for a moment. But Danielle Fishel awesome. I almost met her once. I saw her. She looked absolutely gorgeous, like how you see her on TV. Whether it was the old Boy Meets World, the last season of the old Boy Meets World, or Girl Meets World now, that's exactly how she looks. Like, she looks amazing. And so, like, she was just there, like, kind of glowing radiantly, and I'm just like, I can't speak to this woman. She's beautiful. So, but I did see her once, and she seemed to be really nice. A buddy of mine actually did end up meeting her, and he confirmed that, yeah, she was super nice. But, yeah. So, story time. That's the end of my story time. But yeah. What did you guys think of their list? I was okay with their list for the most part. I'm just glad they gave some props to Phil the Future, Famous Jet Jackson. Phil the Future and Famous Jet Jackson, because I wasn't expecting anybody to really know about those. Jet Jackson did have a long run. It was just that it seems like it was forgotten almost. Like nobody remembers that show, even though it was pretty long running. Not too surprised that the jersey wasn't on there, because I actually love the jersey. I thought the jersey was awesome. But what shows do you guys think should have been up there? Do you agree with their list? What did you think of it? But I'm gonna get out of here. And so with that, of course, do what you do, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And until next time, I will see you guys later.